Good evening, and welcome to The First Page, hosted by T.S. Russell. Joining me today, of course, is Bartholomew, my special guest. Today we will read the first page of Leisure, the Basis of Culture by Josef Pieper. Chapter 1. Let me begin with an objection of the kind which the scholastics called a videtur quod non. Now of all times, in the post-war years, is not the time to talk about leisure. We are, after all, busy building our house. Our hands are full and there is work for all. And surely, until our task is done and our house is rebuilt, the only thing that matters is to strain every nerve. That is not an objection to be put lightly aside. And yet, whenever our task carries us beyond the maintenance of a bare existence and the satisfaction of our most pressing needs, once we are faced with reorganizing our intellectual and moral and spiritual assets, then, before discussing the problem in detail, a fresh start and new foundations call for a defense of leisure. For assuming all too rashly for the moment that our new house is going to be built in the Western tradition, a thing so arguable that it might almost be said to be the decision which is hanging in the balance, it is essential to begin by reckoning with the fact that one of the foundations of Western culture is leisure. That much, at least, can be learnt from the first chapter of Aristotle's Metaphysics. And even the history of the word attests the fact. For leisure in Greek is scholae, and in Latin schola, the English school. The word used to designate the place where we educate and teach is derived from a word which means leisure. School does not, properly speaking, mean school, but leisure.